Hi, I'm Ruby Hutchings, and I love to bake. I've always wanted to present my own baking show live or put it on YouTube. I love to bake different types of cakes. For example, I liked baking my mum a chocolate fudge cake for her birthday. As well as that, I baked my own birthday cake that year. This year I baked my nan a red velvet cake, but it didn't turn red, it turned out purple. Everybody found it delicious. Next year I'm going to bake my mum a cheesecake.
Welcome to Teens on Screen News Report with Ben Hosking and Ruby Hutchings. Britain's 15-year-olds are suffering due to pressure at school, feeling fat and drinking too much, according to a new report. Teenage boys and girls in England, Scotland and Wales are less likely than the average child from 42 other countries to report a good life satisfaction and liking school.
A McDonald's in South London has temporarily banned anyone under 18 from eating inside the restaurant without adult supervision. The branch of the fast food chain in Sutton imposed a 2-week ban on all unaccompanied children and teenagers after a series of incidents of unruly behaviour. Young customers reportedly poured soft drinks on staff members, smashed windows and vandalised furniture.
A 12-year-old girl accidentally ran a half marathon after signing up for a family-friendly 5k run. Tracy Shaw, a 12-year-old student from Leeds, was worried she was going to be late when she went to the starting line of her race. She set off with everyone else and started running the Leeds and Bradford City Challenge, which is over 13 miles long. The 5k she was due to embark on was little over 3 miles, meaning she ran 10 miles extra without questioning it.
And finally, volunteer police cadets from St Albans and Harpenden celebrated their achievements of the past year at their recent annual award ceremony. The event took place at Sir John Law School in Harpenden and was attended by Neighbourhood Inspector Adam Such and Police and Crime Commissioner David Lloyd. The evening began with a parade and uniform inspection, followed by a presentation and award ceremony.
That's all from us. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
And it's Ruby with the weather.
Thanks, Al. So over in the southwest, it's very miserable with a chance of rain. And then when you go over to the central, it's 16 degrees. And then when you go up to Scotland, it's getting quite better, but not a lot. Then when you go over in Ireland, it's 15 degrees. On to tomorrow. So tomorrow is much better, but still not very good. It's 19 degrees in the central London, and then it's up north, it's 17 degrees, and then in Ireland it's 15 degrees. That's all from me today. Hi, I'm Ruby Hutchings, and today I'm going to talk to you about this amazing hair conditioner. As you can see, this bottle is bright orange with a sort of stripe of pink, and its shape is 2 cylinders, and it is for moisturising, conditioning and enriching your hair. It's only for fine to normal hair types, and it's by Weller Professionals, and it also has a shampoo to come with it. On the back, it has, at the top it mentions a description, and then at the bottom it says that it's 1,000 millilitres, which is extra large. When you screw off the top, the circle around here is where the conditioner can come out of, and it smells of berries. That's all from me today. See you next time.
Hello and welcome to today's Teens on Screens programme. Today we have a jam-packed schedule full of the news headlines, a talk on the latest discussion and a gadget. Over to you, Ruby.
Thank you, Holly. Here is today's top story. A 12-year-old girl accidentally ran a half marathon after signing up for a family-friendly 5k run. Tracy Shaw, a 12-year-old student from Leeds, was worried she was going to be late when she went to the starting line of her race. She set off with everyone else and started running the Leeds and Bradford City Challenge, which is over 13 miles long. The 5K she was due to embark on was a little over 3 miles, meaning she ran 10 miles extra without questioning it. That's all from me. I'll have more news later.
Thank you, Ruby. Now over to Pen, who is going to be telling us about the latest gadget.
Thank you, Holly. Well, here I've got the HTC One M8. Now, with this phone, you not only get a great speaker for music, you also get a great one of the best LCD displays on the market, according to specialists. And something else about this phone is the battery levels. An iPhone, you have to carry around a portable charger to charge your phone. With this phone, you don't need that. You just need this phone because the battery's good already. And one thing that I found pretty cool is this thing called BuzzFeed, which is an app which takes all the articles from anywhere you might want them, and it's about one particular category, which I like sport, so that's why I've picked sport. Anyway, that's all about the HTC One M8. Back to you, Holly.
Okay, so now we will be doing a discussion, and it's comparing this year's Olympics in Rio to the one 4 years ago in the UK. So, Ruby, what's your opinion? How would you compare the two?
Well, for Britain, I preferred this year's Olympics more than 4 years ago because Britain got more medals this year than they have ever done. So, and especially in the gymnastics because they got a medal that they'd never got before, which was really inspiring.
What about you, Ben?
Well, in my case, I think the London Olympics was a lot better because, well, one, I could go and watch the events without having to travel all the way to Brazil or another country. I could get tickets, not that easily, but quite, that was good. And also, I thought it was more jam-packed in the stadiums than in Brazil. I didn't think they really sold out the stadiums that well.
Yeah, I think there was more support 4 years ago. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. See you next week.